she didn't ask me how many locks do you want to have. She asked me how thick do you want your locks to be. So now I'm like, I didn't expect that. Sanibonani and welcome to my channel. I hope you're good, I hope you're safe. If you don't already know, my name is Angel and today we'll be talking about my lock count. And is it actually really, like, for real important to know how many locks you have, or rather how many locks you would want to have, right? So before I got my locks, I was doing all kinds of research, or watching all kinds of videos, looking through all kinds of pictures, followed pages of locks. Okay, even now I do that. But yeah, I'm like super obsessed. So yeah, I was looking at like different types of hair textures and different types of lengths, like a person who had like an afro transitioning into locks, because I had an afro, right? So yeah, I was just watching a whole lot of stuff, but like one of the things that I watched the most or looked out for the most was lock count. So on Instagram you'd find someone saying like, how many locks do you have, like on the lock pages. So then people would comment down below how many locks they had. So I would literally go through every single person, not every single, because I mean you get like 1,000 something, no. So like I'd go through like probably like 50 people if I have time. I'd go through all of those people, go into their pages, watch like their locks and the posts that they put up of their locks, to kind of see what I want, you know. And then like when I did that, like I had a number, I was like, I want 100, maybe 102 locks, because there was this one girl, I can't remember now, but there was this one girl I was so obsessed with who had like 102 locks, right? So I was like, that's the one I want. Hair texture is sort of kind of like mine, you know, length of her afro when she started, sort of like mine, so that's what I want. Got to the hairdresser. She didn't ask me how many locks do you want to have. She asked me how thick do you want your locks to be. So now I'm like, I didn't expect that. Okay, but anyway, it's fine, because the girl was ready with screen grabs and I was just like, this is what I want, right? So she starts getting to work and she starts with the back row, and she shows me what it is, and I was like, make it smaller, because I didn't want them to be like super thick, because I know I have thick hair, or rather my afro was like really thick and I have like a lot of hair on my head, so I didn't want them to be really big and you know, kind of stand up and stuff. Well, that's what I thought. And then yeah, so then she started over, made them smaller. And then I was like, okay, cool, yeah, that's right. And she was like, she advised that they shouldn't be too small, and really I wasn't trying to have like very thin locks. So yeah, she started getting to work, and then now what she did is she styled my hair immediately. She wrapped it up in wool and then she styled it, sorry, immediately. Then, now I'm thinking I'm gonna go home and I won't be able to count how many locks I have, and I've been obsessing over this number for so long. So fast track, 9 months later, that's only when I actually got to count my locks, and I have, wait for it, 72 locks. Hey, I will say I'm so happy that they're an even number. I have this, not OCD, it's not OCD, but I have this thing where I like things to be even on one side and the other side, and an even number just makes sense to me. It just feels right. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So yeah, then I figured I have 72 locks, and like now that I've counted them, that's it. I've counted them and I have locks. So I just thought, see, I stressed over this for so long, and then now that I've counted it, it's done, and I just know how many locks I have, and that's it. And then well, a couple of weeks ago, sorry, I met up with this guy who has locks as well, thick, big, beautiful locks, and he said that when he got them, he told the person who was doing the locks on him that he wants 50 locks. He knew the number that he wanted, and that's it. And that's what he got. And I felt that was so cool because he was so confident in the number. And I think maybe at home they have locks as well. So he just knew that this is what would suit him. And they look amazing, you know. So I feel like it's different for everybody. But now at the same time, I don't think you should stress too much about it, right? So let's get to, is it important to know how many locks you have or how many locks you would want to have? So I think it is important to know if maybe you've had locks before, so you know exactly the number that you want to have. And maybe you have another reason, I can't think of anything now, but if you have a specific number that you want, of course it's important to know that. But I think it's important rather to know the range of number. So maybe around this certain number, but more so so that you know the thickness that you want, right? Not stressing over the number. Otherwise, yeah, don't stress too much about locks and how many you have, because it is a very carefree type of chilled out hairstyle. So I think once you know like how thick you want them to be, and like, yeah, that's it, you're done. And like I said, I have 72 locks and I'm so happy with the way they are. They are different sizes, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I actually enjoy that some are thicker than others. I feel like they're a story. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because every Wednesdays I do lock and talk videos, and on Saturdays I sing for you. So also turn on the bell notification so you don't miss anything that I do out here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay blessed.